परफॉर्मेंस देखना पसंद करेंगे इस मैच में?
बॉलिंग में इंशाल्लाह।
ऑल द बेस्ट एंड डू वेल।
थैंक यू, थैंक यू।
प्रतीक, उन्होंने आपको दावत दी पहले बल्लेबाजी करने की।
हम लोग टॉस जीतने के बाद बैटिंग ही करने वाले थे, क्योंकि हम लोग दोनों मैच बैटिंग करके जीते और हम लोग का कॉम्बिनेशन भी अच्छा है, बैटिंग बॉलिंग दोनों में। तो हम लोग के लिए ऐसा टॉस मैटर नहीं करता है।
और काफ़ी अच्छे यूनिट की तरह खेल रही है अमीरात रॉयल्स। यंग साइड है, फील्डिंग अच्छी हो रही है, बैटिंग भी अच्छी हो रही है, बॉलिंग भी। तो एज ए कैप्टन कितना कॉन्फिडेंट मिलता है आपको?
बहुत कॉन्फिडेंट मिलता है जब आपका हर डिपार्टमेंट अच्छा परफॉर्म कर रहा है और बॉलर ऑन द मार्क बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं, तो बहुत अच्छा है।
और विनिंग स्ट्रीक पे चल रहे हैं, तो क्या कोई तब्दीली नजर आएगी इस गेम में?
नहीं, सेम टीम है।
ऑल द बेस्ट एंड डू वेल।
थैंक यू।
So the coin flipped in favor of Naseem Khushi's Ruwi Ranger, and they have opted to bowl first.
Right then, popular opinion amongst all the captains, bowling first is what Naseem Khushi would like to do. Pratik Katavle is the captain of the Amerat Royals. Let's have a look at his side. Vinayak Shukla, Zikriya Islam, Hasnainul Wahab, Gagan Sodhi is the new guy in. Jitin Kumar Ramanandi, he's in red hot form. Rafiullah coming off a blitzkrieg of an innings. Hasnain Ali, Shakil Ahmed is a wily bowler. Faisal Shah and Mohit Patel form up the playing 11 for the Amerat Royals. Joining me in the com box is Pranav Mehta. What do you think of the Ruwi Rangers side?
It's an interesting side. Naseem Khushi, the power hitter, alongside Abhishek Batra. He's been spoken so much about, especially with the Rajasthan Royals background. Khalid Khail, he's been the man in form. Karan Sonavle, Majibur Ali, Nadeem Khan, Vignesh Yadav, the mystery spin of Sanjeev, Abdul Khalik, Mohammad Rafas, Ahmed Aflal. It's an interesting side. It's going to be a good match. Two very, very good teams, two top tier teams competing with one another. I'll tell you what, it's going to be an interesting encounter.
Pratik Atavle wouldn't mind batting first, and so would Vinayak Shukla, because they have a history of scoring over 100 runs in this kind of a format ever since the tournament has started. Bank heavily on the performance of all the batters, including himself.
They're a professional side. They like to get things right, and that is how he likes to begin with the maximum. It was a short ball, but on the very first ball, to put it away, quality of Pratik.
Absolutely. He's going all guns blazing, and they know that in this sort of a format, the only way you can stay on top of the game in command is to start firing from ball number one, and he just does that. This time, a good delivery, delivery. Come back from the young bowler.
Is that a drop catch from Naseem Khushi? I believe it is one. Oh yes, it is. It is closing the gloves a little too early. Not getting them in the right position. It happens with so many. Oh, what a shot is that? Inside out. It's traveling a long way onto the banks. What a shot is that? Pratik is looking to dominate here.
Well, too easy right now. That's what Pratik Atavle is making it look like. Naseem Khushi did mention that most of his bowling unit is inexperienced. They are the young guys who normally form up the fringe squad. But they're good players nevertheless. However, on this occasion, it was a pretty ordinary delivery, and Pratik Atavle does know how to put away with it.
At the moment, Nadeem is playing the catching game. 6, not 6. What does he have in store here?
Does well, tries to get a hand onto it. And that's good cricket here from the Amerat Royals. Got a couple of big hits, and they don't shy away from rotating strike. Now Vinayak Shukla will be on strike. He's had a quiet tournament so far, but he's a much better player than that.
I'll tell you what. I mean, Nadeem will be in a position where he cannot complain. The captain has dropped the captain. And then he cannot say a word. That's where he stands.
to look into bowling into the right-hander here, Nadeem. This time he's drilled down the ground. There is a fielder trying to come into action, but he will be a silent spectator. The ball shall beat the fielder at long of 4 runs for Vinayak Shukla. So both the openers of the Amerat Royals have got off to a decent start with boundaries.
Amerat Royals have certainly had a speech, had a talk, had a communication that this is an inexperienced bowling side and let's dominate from ball 1. Let's express ourselves and put them in pressure. That's exactly what they're doing. And the plan is working for them.
And with that single, the Amerat Royals are 18 for no loss after the end of the first over. Second over, and it's Abhishek Batra. He was the hero in the previous game, adjudicated the man of the match, got a half century, got a couple of wickets or maybe just a single wicket as well, kept it tight. The Ruwi Rangers are turning to an experienced, skilled personality out there in the park. Abhishek Batra to Vinayak Shukla. Plays him well. It's over the fielder. He'll help himself to another boundary here, Vinayak Shukla. Good going here for the Amerat Royals. They are not looking to not take on the bowler, as a matter of fact. Hitting hard.
You might have the background relating to Rajasthan Royals, but I'll tell you what, these batters of Oman Stallions are not going to give a slight bit of concern to the fact that we are going to express ourselves. They're here to prove a point and they're just doing that right.
Sluggish in the field, will beat both the fielders who are trying to give it a chase, will cross the boundary rope as well as Vinayak Shukla helps himself to another boundary. So the aggression is paying dividends, early aggression paying dividends for the Amerat Royals. Not much expected. Much more expected from the experienced Khalid Kale at that position. You normally have your best fielders there.
He is one of the better ones. Through the gate happens to many. On this occasion, it is Khalid Kale. This is tonged down the ground. Straight. The fielder will cut through though. Not getting the better part of the bat. Will get a couple nonetheless. So they are going after the best. Abhishek is the bowler here. He's conceded 10 in the first 3. What can he do to make a comeback?
Probably some variation in pace. Try to get a quicker one into the right-hander for a start. You've got a fielder out in the deep at cow corner. Now they're changing the field. Now they're getting the guy at long off into the circle, and the guy at mid-on now drops back.
I would love to see a wide of crease arm ball. Exactly what it was, but to the class of Vinayak, it's tonged down the ground for another boundary. He knows a thing or two about Abhishek at the moment.
Yeah, the moment he noticed that the fielder was brought back into the circle, he fancied his chances of clearing the fielder. We are in the power play at the moment. Have a look at that. Percentage cricket is what I call it. 0 risks. This time much better. And Khalid Kale does well as well. Bullet arm throws it back to the keeper, Naseem Khushi. No run taken there, but the damage done. You're already 5 deliveries in, just a single delivery remaining, but you've gone for 14 runs. That's expensive. This time a full toss. Lucky he didn't go for a plenty.
That was a full toss, had to be put away. But all said and done, it's Amerat Royals 33 for no loss at the end of 2. They are in control of this game.
Youngster Rusfas for the Ruwi Rangers has been introduced into the attack. He'll try to bowl the quicker ones to an in-form Vinayak Shukla as well as Pratika Tavle. They're more than happy to nudge him around. However, it's been such a brilliant start for the Amerat Royals. They're scoring freely, they're scoring without any fear, never too afraid to take the aerial route when they know that the fielder is inside the circle. Shade bit onto the legs, onto the leg side. He'll run for a single. So that's good cricket here. Rotating strike.
At the moment, it is Ruwi Rangers who's trying to play the catching game. They need a wicket to make a strong comeback into this game, or else Amerat Royals will quickly take the game away from them.
This time straight into the block hole. Pratika Tavle could not get away with it. However, they will still scamper along for a single. I'm really liking this approach from the Amerat Royals. They are 100% committed. Came fast into the right-hander. Hit him hard on his shin.
It's been a good over from Rusfas. Not giving any room whatsoever to both the batters, keeping it tight, close to the body.
Absolutely. So it's the pace that's doing the trick here for the Ruwi Rangers and Rusfas. He's following the batters, and at the same time, that hard length that he's bowling, it's probably just a meter away from the foot. Once again, similar kind of delivery. The Amerat Royal batters will have to find some sort of a way to negotiate such kind of deliveries, because once the Ruwi Ranger bowlers and the captain Naseem Khushi get a fair bit of an idea of the lengths that the Amerat Royal batters are not comfortable with, they do have enough firepower in their tank.
The plan is clear, cram the batsman for room. Will that be called as a wide? It will be called as a wide. The batter was looking to play a paddle. Fine leg. Abhishek is inside the circle. A little bit of a bat would be a definite boundary. Especially when fine leg and square leg both are inside the circle. You just need to play a sweep shot to a pacer. It's a common thing these days.
This time a more conventional shot. So they're finding it hard to get runs when the pace is on. It's a good length that Rusfas is bowling. Just 5 runs from the over so far. And you can already see the Amerat Royals. They've had good couple of overs before this, and still they are feeling flustered. They want to score more freely. They don't want to be bogged down by the pressure of upping the run rate every now and then. This time once again on to the onside. The fielders chasing it, but the ball shall beat both the fielders chasing it. 4 runs for Vinayak Shukla. So what turned out to be a pretty economical over ends with a boundary, and the Amerat Royals are 42 for the loss of 3.
What wonderful signs here at the Oman Cricket Academy. A women's match going on in the background. And the Oman D10 in progress at the main oval, ground number 1. Oh, that's a young kid. Probably not a women's match. Or probably the young kids playing against the women's. They're all preparing for some international tours. There's an under 19 tour which is going to be coming on in Feb. There's a women's team travel as well, I think, to Malaysia. Is it Malaysia? Oh, yes.
Once again, that pace doing the trick here for the Ruwi Rangers. Khalik has been introduced into the attack. Like I said, the moment the Ruwi Ranger think tank realizes that it's the pace that's going to trouble the Amerat Royals, they do have the ammunition to trouble them. But it still has to be executed flawlessly. All of a sudden, you feel that the Amerat Royals have quietened a bit. Things have become a little more manageable, but no, they are still 43 for no loss. Goes for a big shot. Vinayak Shukla eventually gets the inside edge towards the onside. Will go for a single.
It's an interesting field set by Naseem Khushi here. You see all the four fielders inside the circle are behind the wicket. There is point, there is shot third, there is shot fine, shot square leg as well. And the slower one is tonged between long on and covers. Good bit of fielding by the duo. Will restrict them to only a couple. Surely saved a boundary. Good bit of fielding by the mystery spinner.
Yeah, Super Sanju, always in the mix of things when it comes to his efforts on the field. It was an excellent bit of effort there.
Expect something behind the wickets.
Once again, drilled down the ground. There is protection out there in the deep. So this is what happens when you have a young squad and especially motivated. They've got the opportunity to prove themselves out there, and hence you can always expect them to throw themselves around the park, make that extra bit of effort. Once again, that pace, that length that the bowlers are bowling, it's very difficult for Vinayak Shukla and Pratik Atavale to negotiate that at the moment. So as of now, they're just going to sit back and rely on that brilliant start that they've got.
And I mean, let's not forget, both these sides are owned by sister concerns. So that internal rivalry on who is a better is always going to be there.
Never a good thing there. Never a good thing there. And how is that for an effort? Young Khalik sticks to the plan. And what an effort out there in the deep. They'll be glad to see the back of Captain Pratik Atavale heading back into the hut. It's been an excellent exhibition of pace bowling. We've come to the end of the 4th over and the Amerat Royals have just lost their first wicket. Have a look at that replay again. You might want to have multiple replays of that particular effort there.
Yes, it was a short ball. It had to be put away, but look at that effort from Mujibur. That ball was traveling. It had some serious pace on it. Diving to his right. What a catch is that. Such catches do hold on. They get stuck in your hand, but I'll tell you what, the intent, the effort, full marks for that.
That was traveling at a serious pace. So Pratik Atavale departs for a well-made 19. Got his team off to a flying start.
New bowler, right arm over.
48 for the loss of 1 wicket. Hasnain Wahab, the hero of the first match for the Amerat Royals. Blistering knock of 50 plus. If I'm not mistaken, he must have scored 60 or 61. What an innings that was. Gave his team an Mountainous total. This time, once again, tries to slash hard at the ball towards the point region. And Khalid Kale may have missed an opportunity there. Too high for him, and the ball was traveling fast. Vinayak Shukla seems to be getting into the mix of things now.
Just imagine if this catch would have been held on. It was tough, but at this level, you have to hold on to such catches, especially when you're standing at one of the most important positions, backward point. The ball does come in quick. A lot of legendary fielders have made their name standing there. It all started with Jaunty Rhodes. And then now it's Ravindra Jadeja as well.
Wide of the crease. Will be called a wide by the umpire. So the moment you've been put away for a boundary, all of a sudden you would need to reassess your plan of the areas that you need to bowl. Straight away you see the tactic of bowling wide of the crease, bowling away from the right-hander is being employed. In such a format, Pranav, would you always want to bowl defensive, or would you want to attack the wickets? Would you want to go for that dismissal?
What a shot is that? The square leg was just brought in. It was the suggestion of Abhishek. He had walked to the captain and told him, let's bring the square leg in. It was a decent ball from Aflal. But a sweep shot to a pace bowler, a very, very common thing these days.
Yeah, it was a full toss. Nice juicy full toss. Had to be put away still, and Vinayak Shukla is in form, so he will make sure that that's been put away. Coming back, is that what you would want to do? You would want to attack the stumps? Would you want to, or just ball defensive? You're happy with not giving any runs to the batters?
I would like to put it in a different way. I would like to attack one side of the ground. Probably if it is the offside, if it's the onside, it's gone straight up. Aflal is underneath it. He has to hold on. If you don't take catches of your own bowling, nobody else will. That is what my coach used to say. That is what I am going to be telling Aflal as well. That was a sitter. And especially if it is of Hasnain, you cannot be dropping that. He is a maestro hitter. I beg your pardon, it is Vinayak. He is in song as well.
Absolutely, that was such a good opportunity for Ahmed to make a difference, to make a mark. Once again, full tries to bowl within the block hole, but now they're trying to go defensive here. The Ruwi Rangers, 2 more deliveries remaining. Will be very interesting to see if he would still maintain that attacking line and length as the previous bowler. Rafaz bowled a brilliant line and length, tried to stifle the batters for runs.
It is so difficult to continue the momentum. Coming back to your question, I would like to attack one, or rather protect one side of the field, whether it is the offside, whether it is the onside. And every time I'm going to this question, there is a fielder underneath it. This time it is going to be taken as a catch. Aflal finally has a wicket to his name, and that is of Vinayak Shukla. What a catch is that?
Absolutely, have a look at that. Vinayak Shukla continues trying to up the scoring rate and perishes in the effort to do so. So the danger man, the bulk run getter in this innings, Vinayak Shukla, has to depart for a well-made 37 as the Amerat Royals have lost their second wicket.
Selection.
Right then, Mr. Impressive, Gagan Sodhi walks out to the center. My last 2 times he has come out to bat, always been wanting to go from ball number 1. And also, my partners in the commentary box have remarked about his unique and excellent, well-built physique. Comes from the northern part of India. And with that, we come to the end of over number 5, and the Amerat Royals 60 for the loss of 2 wickets. It's match number 10 at the Oman D10, powered by Fancoat. The Amerat Royals had gotten to a good start so far. They'd like to put it as a good start. Pratik Atavale scoring 19 of 10, and Vinayak Shukla, a quick fire 37 of just the 18 deliveries that he faced. Both of them now back in the hut, courtesy some disciplined bowling by the fast bowlers. Just the 2 extras as well. Gagan Sodhi now will be facing Abhishek Batra. Seems like they are familiar with each other. Know a thing or two about them. Drills it down towards the onside. Vignesh shall clear that out.
Let's not forget that there is not a lot on offer for the bowlers here. It's a good batting track. Scores have flown in. Most teams have gone in excess of 100 runs. And let's not forget this, the D10 format.
Yeah, 100 runs is always difficult, especially when you have a 10-over format. You're always under the pump while chasing. Lose one, lose shot, try to check it. And a big appeal from Abhishek Batra due to the misunderstanding. It could be Gagan Sodhi who would be walking back to the hut. The umpire has called for a review on that occasion. But poor calling between the wickets, clear misunderstanding and lack of communication. Looks like Abhishek Batra has got his man here. The run out is effective. Very soon you'll see a red light blinking there.
You don't do something as such, especially when you have so much of muscle on you. You could easily hit 1 or 2 out of the ground and get that run rate in control. But for the moment, all those muscles have been done injustice to. It is Gagandeep who is going to be walking back. I mean, not a while ago, it was Rakesh Sharma who was coaching both these sides. He's one of the top level coaches in the Ranji circuit right now.
Absolutely. You do see that Amerat Royals is a much disciplined side. You see them going through their drills, going through their pre-match. And once again, this is one has been dispatched by Hasnain. Just as we speak about how they go about their range hitting and drills before the match. Excellent exhibition of power hitting by Hasnain Wahabia. He has been in form. This time, tad bit short by Abhishek Batra. Unable to repeat the heroics of the previous night's match.
That's an arm ball, straight on the bat, full toss, not out, say it by the umpire. Probably he's conveying that I did not have a visual. And he would be very right in saying so if Abhishek covered his sight.
He's distraught here, Abhishek Batra. Have a look at that. He does seem to have come into the line of sight of the umpire, and boy oh boy, he'll not be happy about that. Straight plump in front of the stumps.
So often we blame the umpires, but how can
Wide.
we not notice that we are the culprits in the process? He was right in front of the umpire. He's lucky to not be marked for being in the danger area.
Wide.
Loosner here from Abhishek Batra. Needs to gather his thoughts. Try and build up the rhythm once again.
Going back to Rakesh Sharma, probably a lot of these Indian cricketers that have walked into Ruwi Rangers or probably
अंदर ही था.
the Amerat Royals would have a link with Rakesh Sharma as well, being here. That could be a reason as well.
Absolutely. These grounds and the teams better. The umpires are having a word. Got some issue out there in the center, told to pause. Abhishek Batra comes from Delhi NCR. Has a history or a background of winning a cricket reality show as well for the Rajasthan Royals.
Look at. Oh, that's within the wicket. Probably checking on the no ball. It is still within the wicket. Umpire probably suggesting that he still doesn't have sight of where the ball is. Signaled as wide.
Copy that. Covering.
Hasnain would like to regroup. A lot of action on this over would have created. That's up in the air. I'm not sure where it's going to. It's going all the way. He didn't have a very good connection to it, but I'll tell you what, the power of Hasnain is what matters.
What a clean strike from Hasnain Wahab. Got down on one knee, made sure that the connection was clean and neat, and has muscled that high into the air. And just the sheer height and leverage that he received with that shot makes sure that he gets the maximum. So it's 6 done, and the Amerat Royals are 75 for the loss of 3 wickets.
जाना जाना मुझे बाहर जाना मुझे निकल जा बाहर करण भाई बॉल दे दे संजू बॉल प्लीज ए राइट आर्म मीडियम फास्ट बॉलर न्यू बॉलर राइट आर्म राउंड टू यू चल एक्स्ट्रा 1 सेकंड touch your leg thank you right arm round to you
So we'll have first visuals of Jitin Kumar Ramanandi against the mystery spinner Sanju. He's been one of the prime bowlers for Amerat Royals in the D50.
Loud shout. Super Sanju, as I'd like to call him. The last time I saw him in D20, took a flying catch. He literally had about a second or two of hang time as well while taking that catch, running backwards. Probably can imagine what I'm trying to explain here, but it was a treat to watch him field during that tournament. Now, Jitin Kumar Ramanandi has got an off strike because Hasnain Wahab is striking the ball very cleanly. Last ball of the previous over went for a towering maximum. Not that Jitin Kumar Ramanandi, the person on strike now, is any less. He's been the man in form for the Amerat Royals. 5 ball 15s, 5 ball 20s, 10 ball 40s. He's done it all. This one misunderstanding is probably going to cost Hasnain Wahab his wicket. What a pity, what a pity. It's Jitin Kumar Ramanandi who's given away his wicket. Absolute scenes out there, absolute drama out there in the middle as the Ruwi Rangers have scalped another royal wicket.
That's a poor show. That's a poor show from Jitin Kumar Ramanandi. It was always Hasnain's call. He had to go for it. And if he would have gone for it, certainly there were odds of him at least making it. Giving away a wicket. And there was an initial yes call. Let's not forget that as well. And the discussion shall continue on whose call it was way back into the evening, even after the match, I assure you on that.
Absolutely. Now Jitin Kumar Ramanandi will not be happy. He has to walk back cheaply for not as a matter of fact. Run out by Sanju and Naseem, the combo, as Amrat Royals are 4 down for 77. In walks Rafiullah courtesy that run out. Once again, that Kashmir willow bat that he's got. Denies a run there. That fielder, good fielding so far by the Ruwi Rangers. They're making sure that the breakthroughs that they have got actually make a difference for the cause of the team. The Amrat Royals, what looked like a brilliant start. Cheeky by Hasnain ul Wahab. Use the pace of the ball, use the line of the ball, beats all the fielders, including the keeper and that fielder out there in the deep. 4 runs.
That's the best way to play Sanju, like a medium pacer. Use the angles, create angles, be a little cheeky, and it is always worth it because there is not a lot of deviations because of the amount of pace that he generates from the wicket. Good thinking from Hasnain. There is a lot of mind behind those lovely muscles that he has built. And it is the courage which is benefited with a boundary. He was looking for a big one straight down the ground. He gets 4 behind the wicket. He wouldn't complain.
Well, the Amrat Royals right now are just concerned about scoring the runs. With that, we come to the end of the over. As the Amrat Royals have finished 7 overs and they are 85 for the loss of 4.
सही है मिडल कवरिंग थैंक यू लेफ्ट आर्म ओवर और लेफ्ट आर्म ओवर
So that freak run out of Jitin Kumar Ramanandi brings out Rafiullah out there in the center, and he's popular for something. Of using those long levers and clearing the ropes at will. And boy can he.
Let's call it blessing in disguise. You lose a good batter, you get a better batter. You get a brilliant striker of the cricket ball, Rafiullah.
No doubt about that. He's a brilliant striker of the ball, but Jitin Kumar Ramanandi is the guy in form. And the way he's been striking all throughout this tournament, it's been a delight. It's been a treat to watch him perform at this stage. What a ball that is from Rasfas. He's appealing for it, but the umpire is not interested. But they're all gathering around. These are strange scenes, drama out there in the center. The Ruwi Rangers seem to believe that they've got his man. But Rafiullah and Hasnain Wahab are out there in the center of the pitch and chit-chatting.
I'll tell you what, every time it is consulted, the question whether it has struck the bat or not is not in implication. I think it's carried. Oh, it's well collected as well. He's a tall man. To get low to his left, which is not his favorable side, is some work from Naseem Khushi, the national wicketkeeper of Oman.
Absolutely. Tidy work done, and they'll be happy to see the back of Hasnain Wahab because he can be dangerous if he gets going. That was a brilliant catch. And Rasfaz was all convinced. So Hasnain ul Wahab will walk back for 22 of just 11 deliveries, striking exactly at 200 strike rate. And the Amerat Royals are 5 down for 86. So the wicket of one Hasnain brings in another Hasnain. The Amerat Royals are filled with Hasnains, I guess.
Let's not forget what this duo did last evening. 45 runs of 11 deliveries.
I think we both were in the com box at that point in time as well. And I still remember the towering six that Rafiullah hit. It just landed right on top of the com box with a loud thud. So all's not lost for Amerat Royals. Yes, their 7 overs done and just 86. They would definitely want to be in a better position than this. And Hasnain seems to be in the mood.
How much is a good score? I mean, they're striking at over 10 runs per over, and you're saying such is the standard set by them.
Well, D10 is a greedy format. Last evening, it was similar sort of approach from Amerat Royals. Even though they had crossed 120, they still wanted more and more and more, and they ended up with 140, if I'm not mistaken. Were given a tough fight by the opposition, but still, Hasnain Ali now will help himself to another boundary towards the onside. Good times rolling for the Amerat Royals.
He's making a merry here. He's here to express himself, and that's exactly what he's doing. Anywhere in his arc, out of his arc, does not matter. He's going to make a big swing of it. If it gets any part of the bat, the ball is going to travel. He's a pacer at the end of the day. Big swing, strong shoulders.
Once again, a big hoik towards the onside. And what a clean strike that is from Hasnain. Immense power. What a delight to watch when he gets going. This duo have definitely got something going on for themselves. They're hitting it clean, they're hitting it high and mighty, making sure that the Amerat Royals throw punches after punches after punches.
Looking at the way these two strike, the coach would be very tempted to have them in the 4th over.
Once again, tries to go for a wild swing, but this time Rasfaz sensibly bowls it away from him. He knows their intent. And at the end of 8 overs, the Amerat Royals are 96 for the loss of 5 wickets. So the Amerat Royals have a power-packed batting lineup. A few mishaps here and there, but otherwise it has been a good performance here. Pratik Atavale 19, Vinayak Shukla 37 quick fire runs there. Hasnain Wahab too was striking at almost 200, 22 of just 11 deliveries. And then there was the runouts of Gagan Sodhi and Jitin Kumar Ramanandi that pulled things back a bit for the Ruwi Rangers. But then Hasnain is striking well. He's already hit a 6. He's already hit a boundary for 4. And now the 8th over has been entrusted to Super Sanju.
Super Sanju versus the power hitter Rafiullah. It's going to be an interesting contest. The mystery of Sanju. Can it be solved by Rafiullah? The first one's drilled down the ground for a single. Will get Hasnain on strike.
Now this is the kind of contest that I'd like to watch, because Hasnain is out there with just one intention out there. All he wants to do is see ball, hit ball. Even in the previous over for Raswas, he just wanted to clear his front foot and tonk it for a 6. So now Sanju is just trying to bowl it away from the right-hander. Is that the right tactics, or do you actually want to bowl on the wickets, try to bowl a little bit full, quicker through the air?
I would surely like to see the back of Hasnain and Rafi as soon as possible. But that's only going to be happening away from them. It's gone up. It's gone up. Is there a fielder underneath it? It's a brilliant catch. What a catch is that? I'm not too sure on who's caught it. But that's one wonderful catch. Very, very well executed. Diving in front is never too easy.
Absolutely. Good tactics here. Coming around the wicket, Sanju, for Hasnain, because he knows that that's what he's thinking. He's trying to clear the front leg. Takes the outside edge and straight into the hands of the fielder. Safe catch, and the Ruwi Rangers don't miss many. So Hasnain Ali has to depart for a well-made 10. As the Amerat Royals lose their 6th wicket. It's 98 for 6.
Credit to the captain on this occasion. Look at the field. If you have a look at the field, all the fielders on the offside are inside the circle. And for a mystery spinner, there is a third man, a deep third man for a mystery spinner. Now what has happened is the cover has moved behind as well, and the square leg has come in the circle. This one struck straight down. Will be another single. And that will bring Rafiullah on strike. 3 balls to go in this over. What do you expect? 6, 6, 6?
Well, I'm on team Ruwi Rangers right now, because I really feel Sanju is bowling the right line and length, just like that. He's quicker through the air. Zips through nice and clean. It's very difficult for any kind of batter, whether it be Rafiullah, whether it be Zikria Islam, as a matter of fact. Very difficult to negotiate, get underneath the ball because of the pace. This time he's leaned onto it. Catch it is the call, and pout safely once again. So Super Sanju strikes twice, even though lightning does not strike twice in the same place. But he's got 2 key wickets. Both the power hitters are of the Amerat Royals are now back in the hut.
Oh yes, yesterday it was this duo which took the game away from the opponent. But on this occasion, Sanju has done his homework, and he has got the back of both these power hitters. First Hasnain, now Rafiullah. What a moment to have their back. Just 7 more deliveries for Amerat Royals. They are 99 for 7. Oh yes, we have the people who matter here. The player in red is Shreyas. The player in red is Soumya, and the man next to him is Shreyas, an employee of Oman Cricket. Next to him was Kapil Venkatachalam, one of the very active personals in the cricket community in Oman.
Dedicated personals deployed by the Oman Cricket Academy all across. So the last remaining ball of the Super Sanju over, and they'll scamper along for 2 runs. Looks like Shakil has done some harm to his leg, or maybe it's just that the strap of his pants have come off. But a successful over nevertheless. 9 done, and the Amerat Royals are 101 for the loss of 7 wickets.
Ready. Make it fast. You're bowling. Bowling chain, right arm over. Ready.
So it's a pair that has not been showcased a lot for Amerat Royals. Such has been the performance of its top order and middle order. But on this occasion, with 6 balls to go, Shakil and Zikria will have to do something special to make sure they are in excess of 110, 115. That was close. Empire is not going to be signaling wide.
That was close, but good decision there by the umpire. Made sure, Aflal has made sure that the ball was within the tram lines. Have a look at that field. Got the long off out there. You've got the cover fielder out as well. Huge shot down the ground. There is somebody out there to stop it. 2 fielders converging. Make a joint effort. They wouldn't mind the singles. What they don't want here, the Ruwi Rangers, is for all that effort to go and win. Got 5 more deliveries remaining. Somehow or the other, just try and keep it under the 10-run mark. And all of a sudden, the Ruwi Rangers shall fancy themselves of chasing that down. Along with Amerat Royals, the Ruwi Rangers is the only other team that seem to be confident of breaching that 110, 120 barrier. They've done it in the past 2 games.
But let's not forget, the Amerat Royals is a much better bowling unit in comparison to many others. This man, Shakil. This one's up in the air. A fielder coming underneath it, drops it. It is Karan Sonavle. He had to cover a few yards towards the left and then backwards as well. And he puts it down.
Yeah, never an easy chance. Banged in short by Aflal. But at this point in time, it's the saving of runs that matters the most. So they wouldn't mind that, the Ruwi Rangers. Brilliant ball, brilliant delivery from Aflal. He's bowled this last over. He's owned the stage out there in this last over. Death bowling, would you like to call it? Although it's still D10 though.
For sure. From the ball 1, it is all death bowling. Death by encounter.
Bowled him. Aflal strikes as Zikri Islam was trying to get cute, trying to go for an unorthodox shot towards the onside or behind the stumps. And Aflal was swinging it into the stumps from ball number 1. So good strike here for Aflal. Success for him. Another wicket to his tally. 8 down now for the Amerat Royals. Zikria Islam was fancying his chances to get some sort of or some piece of wood onto that delivery. So Zikria Islam departs for just 2. The Amrat Royals 103 for the loss of 8.
A lot of a lot of viewers have come in to watch this encounter. It is the Amerat Royals versus the Ruwi Rangers. We can call it the El Clasico. Two top tier teams clashing with one another. And they have certainly not disappointed. Amerat Royals are 100 excess. Faisal will face the last delivery in the block hole. They will be looking for a second. It's not going to be easy. I'll tell you what, they'll get 3 more. That's a misfield, and it will roll down to the boundary. So 4 to finish it off. Amerat Royals are 107 for 8 at the end of 10 overs, and this is a good total.
Does seem to be a good total. 10 runs and over, or over 10 runs and over, is never an easy scoring rate for any kind of a team. It still needs to be achieved, and that last 4 runs will be something that we'll have to keep a close eye on. Have a look at that scorecard for the Amerat Royals. Pratik Atavle, Vinayak Shukla and Hasnain both got into double figures, scored at a brisk rate, 19, 37 and 22 respectively. And then towards the end, it was only Hasnain Ali who tried to hit a few maximums and made some sort of a useful contribution. In the end, with just 6 extras to help their way, the Amerat Royals reach 107 for 8.
Certainly a very, very good effort from Ruwi Rangers towards the end to pull it back. At one point of time, it looked like Amerat Royals was going to be in excess of 120-25. But towards the end, it was Sanjeev. Let's not forget that 2 wickets which he picked up in a single over. Obviously, Aflal bowling a very good last over as well. 2 wickets to his name as well. And there's extras in control. 6. Not too bad. 107 for 8. It is going to be a very, very interesting second innings.
Let's have a look at the highlights. The Amerat Royals got off to a flying start. Pratik Atavle, back-to-back boundaries, first of 4, and then this towering 6, and then Vinayak Shukla joined the party as well. They got off to a flying start, tried to amass the runs as quickly as possible. At one point in time, they were unstoppable, especially this over by Abhishek Batra, where runs were flowing freely. He was stomped along all over the ground. There were shots all over the ground, towards the leg side, towards the onside. And then Pratik Atavle succumbed to that brilliant catch out there in the deep, in the mid-wicket region. After that, none of the batters seem to have got going. All of them tried to succumb, trying to up the run rate, and a couple of run-outs then stemmed the flow of runs. The Ruwi Rangers would be happy about this. This was a second run-out. Naseem Khushi and Sanjeev trying to effect that, and then Rasfas, Aflal, both towards the end of the innings, bowled brilliantly. Some lusty blows by Hasnain Ali, but he didn't last much because the catching for Ruwi Rangers was immaculate. Once again, the catch in the deep, and then Zikria Islam trying to act cute, was bowled over. And towards the end, that last boundary, 4 runs, additional runs, not deserved. In the end, the Ruwi Rangers require 108 in 10 overs. The asking rate is a shade over 10 runs and over. And I do believe that the Ruwi Rangers have the ability to achieve that. Let's see what happens on the other side of the break. Stay tuned. We've got more live cricketing action coming your way.
Good evening and once again welcome back to this beautiful venue, Amerat Cricket Ground, located in Muscat. We are coming live from Oman Cricket Academy. Amerat Royals were asked to post a total. They started off really well. Pratik managing quick 19. Vinayak Shukla yet again among the runs, 37 of just 18 balls. Hasnain Wahab managing quick 22 of 11 deliveries, but in the middle they just lost the plot. At the end, they managed 107 for the loss of 8 in their allotted 10 overs. And talking about the bowling, it has been a good comeback, especially by Abdul Khalik Khan, bowling just a single over, 6 runs given away and a wicket to his name. So was Rasfaz, 2 overs, 20 runs, a wicket, and couple of wickets for Ahmad Aflal, Kariyappa and Sanju Sajeev. Now it's up to the batters of Ruwi Rangers to go out and get that 108. So far, undefeated in this tournament, Amerat Royals. A tough job for the bowlers to defend 107. And in comes Naseem Khushi, and alongside him is the new entry here in Oman D10. It's Abhishek Batra, who had a terrific outing the previous night. Batted well, bowled well. And to start the proceedings with the ball for Amerat Royals, it will be Zikriya Islam. So a good game on hands, Amerat Royals and Ruwi Rangers up against each other. They played a couple of games. Ruwi Rangers tested a defeat and they won their opening encounter here. The tall right-hand batter out there in the middle, and he'll be facing an exciting spinner, Zikriya Islam. So long on and mid-wicket, 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle, plenty of coverage, the offside in the 30-yard circle. Short third man point, extra cover, mid-off, and play on, says the on-field umpire. Runs in, Zikriya, it's Naseem on strike, straight away, going down on one knee and trying to play that sweep shot, misses the line completely. A good start by Zikriya Islam, keeping it away from the hard hitter batter.
Yes, good start to the over. And good captaincy from Pratik Athavale to bring in the spinner. Catches the call, played up and over the point fielder this time. Gets off the mark, Naseem Khushi with a single. Teams have come to realize the spinners are important on this wicket, especially against somebody like Naseem Khushi. Keeping it away from him and threw the bat at it. Naseem luckily beats the fielder at point.
He's a smart thinking captain, Pratik Athavale. Straight away getting a spinner. It's a left-hand, right-hand combination out there in the middle for Ruwi Rangers. Long on and deep mid-wicket for left-hander. Very watchful young side led by Pratik Athavale, having a good outing so far in this tournament.
Too full, and Abhishek has taken a run, an overthrow. So one more run extra for Abhishek. He is back on strike and off the mark with those 2 runs.
Well done, boys. Well done, boys.
For the direct throw, Jiten Ramanandi, and no backup, conceding an extra run. So running hard, Abhishek and Naseem Khushi. Using the feet, coming down the track, trying to go aerial. Just manages to clear that point fielder. Trying hard to get that boundary.
Well bowled.
Has been so far very impressive, the spinner Zikriya Islam. Having conversation with his captain and straight away. There's change in the field. So now pushing mid on, back on the rope. The long off comes up in the 30-yard circle. A well bowled, a tight over, an impressive over comes to end from Zikriya Islam. At the end of over number 1, Ruwi Rangers 6 for no loss.
Covering. Hasnain, कोई एक मीड ऑफ आजा. Left arm over. जीतू 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 जीतू. किधर जा? अच्छा लेफ्टी है ना? थर्ड पीछे चला जा. मोहित अंदर आजा मोहित.
6 for no loss. Decent start for Amerat Royals, trying to defend the target of 107. Second over, really bowled by yet another exciting left arm fast bowler, Shah Faisal. Taking some time, trying to adjust the field, Pratik Atavale. So runs in for the first time in this game, Shah Faisal. It's Abhishek on strike. Width offered in the air. And what a catch. Terrific effort from Jiten Kumar Ramanandi. Backpedaling. Watching the ball till the end. A brilliant catch has been taken. That's the end of Abhishek.
Well, the player of the match for Ruwi Rangers yesterday, but today has failed to get runs. Jiten Kumar Ramanandi completes the catch, and Shah Faisal gets his first wicket. Ruwi Rangers lose Abhishek Batra. It's 6 for 1.
Covering. Left arm
An
over.
early wicket going down for Ruwi Rangers. A brilliant effort from the fielder. And in comes another talented run machine for Ruwi Rangers, Khalid Khail, the right-hand batter. We up against Shah Faisal. Nicely bowled, bit fuller, just shaping up into the right-hander. Very watchful this time, Khalid Khail. A lot depends on these two batters. It will be quite interesting to see how they'll approach this innings. This was the terrific catch taken by Jiten Kumar Ramanandi to get rid of Abhishek Batra.
That's a sharp delivery, good pace, and came in to Naseem Khushi, who's managed to just get some bat onto it. In fact, it's Khalid Khail who's got those 4 runs to his name. What a delivery that was from Faisal. Yes, they've got 4 runs, Ruwi Rangers and Khalid Khail, but I think Shah Faisal bowled a peach of a delivery.
Sharply coming into Khalid Khail. Somehow he manages to put that wood, that inside edge, helping Khalid Khail and Ruwi Rangers to get their first boundary of this innings. A lucky escape, just going past that leg stick. Width offered, slashed over the extra cover. Back-to-back boundaries, this time in command, played with lot of authority. Dealing in boundaries, Khalid Khail.
That was a convincing shot. That was a good shot from Khalid Khail. Too full from Shah Faisal. And this one's been hit in the gap over extra cover. So he moves on quickly to 9 runs. Cuts it late. And a single taken. That brings Naseem Khushi on strike. Last ball of the over. Slower delivery. Very well disguised slower delivery. Naseem Khushi had no clue. He played 30 minutes early into the shot. A dot ball to end the over.
Coming left arm round. Okay. Left arm. Excellent. Hasnain.
So two right-handers out there in the middle, and early into the attack, in comes experienced Shakil Ahmed. We're up against Khalid Khail, 15 for the loss of 1 Ruwi Rangers. Nicely managed on the back foot.
Lovely, lovely.
Losing that early wicket of Abhishek Batra. Couple of boundaries have been scored in the previous over by Khalid Khail. Naseem Khushi. He has been kept quiet by the bowlers of Amerat Royals. Talented left-arm orthodox. Bowling the third over. It's Naseem on strike.
Well bowled, well bowled.
Straight away into the block hole, not giving away much room and time for Naseem to free his arms.
Top bowling, top bowling.
Look like a very good unit under the leadership of Pratik Atavale. The boys doing a pretty good job trying to defend the target of 107.
Well bowled.
Sensible piece of batting. Not trying to take on the experienced Shakil Ahmed. Taking a single and rotating the strike Khalid Khail.
Well, this is the advantage that teams batting second have. They know what is the target and they can plan their innings accordingly. Another quick run taken.
Well done, Jigriya.
So that is why you need somebody like Khalid Khail who can pace his innings based on the requirement of his side. Naseem Khushi, more of an explosive batter, doesn't like to shift gears. He just wants to keep going at it. But Khalid Khail, he's got that skill of slowing down when needed and accelerating when the team requires it. Another quick run taken. Good over this from Saud Shakil. It's 5 singles.
Lovely, lovely, Shakil bhai.
Beg your pardon, it's Shakil Ahmed who's bowling 5 consecutive singles. Catch it is the call, it's in the air. 2 fielders running towards it, and one of them gets his hands onto it, but that's all he can get. A chance gone down. If Jiten Kumar Ramanandi cannot reach there, I doubt anybody else can. Good effort, but not good enough.
Created a chance. sprint coming in from the deep mid wicket. Jiten Kumar Ramanandi, a full stretch dive, just could not able to hold on to it. Survives Naseem Khushi at the end of over number 3. Ruwi Rangers 21 for the loss of 1.
Right arm over. Khalid. Bat has no problem. Then why you? This is 10 over.
Overs 21 for the loss of 1. Shakil going for 6 runs in his first over. Khalid and Naseem trying to build up a partnership here and trying to break this partnership. Pratik Atavale looking for some other options in the bowling department. It's Hasnain Ali, the right arm fast bowler. He's having a good outing so far with the ball in this tournament. Can he break this partnership? Interesting field. Third man and backward point. Two fielders patrolling the boundary region on the offside region. And it's a regulation field towards the leg side.
Oh, looks close, but Naseem Khushi, I think, has managed to get some bat onto it. Hasnain Ali, he's been bowling really well for Amerat Royals, and this ball too was right on the pads and very close to the stumps. Khalid Kail wanted to change his gloves or the bat, I think. The umpire, K.R. Azad, said, nothing doing. You can do that in the next or during the break. Interesting. Has to bat with the same bat. Oh, catches the call. He's played that in the air. This could be a chance and will be taken. Rafiullah has taken the catch and first wicket down. In fact, first for Hasnain, 2 wickets of Ruwi Rangers back in the hut.
Do you think K.R. Azad have some role to play in the fall of Khalid Khail? What an effort. The fielding has been excellent. A brilliant catch taken by Rafiullah. That's the end of Khalid Khail, not happy. Walking back, furious. Made 12 of 8 delivery with the help of couple of fours, 22. And Ruwi Rangers lost their second wicket.
Ready. Battering. Ready. Cue. Substitute. Fast. Fast, please. Pressure mounting, lads. Pressure mounting. Take. Covering. Thank you. Right arm over.
New man in is Mujibur for Ruwi Rangers at number 4. Nicely guided. There's protection at deep third. 1 run taken. Good over this one from Hasnain. Just 2 runs and a wicket. Naseem Khushi, the man, the captain, who's out there in the middle. Beautiful delivery, big appeal. Not out, says KR Azad. And immediately goes on to have a quick word with Hasnain. Looks very animated today, KR Azad. Let's look at that in the replay again. Yeah, this one was definitely missing leg.
Having a tough time. Earlier it was the batter of Ruwi Rangers. Now Hasnain asking some serious questions, but excellent decision by KR Azad. Naseem and Mujibur out there in the middle. Not in command, just a single. Utilizing the bowlers quite well, Pratik Atavale. He has been very impressive, Shoaib, when we talk about the captaincy in D format in Oman. Youngster led the team brilliantly, and he always led the team from the front. Smart thinking captain.
Yes, has done everything right so far. That's the field setting, has been on the mark in terms of the field setting as well. A long off and a cover sweeper. Goes full again. Big appeal. Not out, says KR Azad. And end of the over. Good one from Hasnain. Just 3 runs and a wicket. 24 for 2.
Disciplined bowling so far. The men in blue, they have got couple of wickets. 4 overs, 24 runs, and look at that extra column. So far, no extra has been conceded. It clearly shows the amount of bowling they are doing with lots of discipline. There's a conviction in the bowling as well as the fielding has been terrific. They know it's not a mammoth total on board. The batters of Amerat Royals posting 107. It's all up to the bowlers. So far, they were excellent. And in comes one more change. Jiten Kumar Ramanandi to Naseem Khushi in the air. Straight away strikes the bowler. Jiten Kumar Ramanandi striking in his first over, and that too on the very first delivery.
Well, Jiten Kumar, he is a value player, an impact player. Every time he comes into bowl, he has something to contribute. And this time, he has taken the big wicket of the captain. Mistimed hit, not the best of connections. And a very good catch by Hasnain at long off. So another wicket falls. Ruwi Rangers in a spot of bother. 24 for 3.
Three big wickets, Abhishek, then it was Khalid Khail. Now Naseem Khushi. In comes Sanju Sajeev. An exciting young right-hand batter. Lots of repair work needs to be done by these two, Mujibur and Sanju. The right time, making the right changes is Pratik Atavale. Responding to the call of the captain is Jiten Kumar Ramanandi. Was in the air but straight over the bowler. Just a single.
Well ball, Jitla. Same hai kya?
inexperienced lineup of Ruwi Rangers doing extremely good job against the likes of Amerat. This was the wicket of Khalid Khail. Shoaib was trying to go big, but before this delivery, he was requesting the umpire that he wants to change the bat. But KR Azad not agreeing, and
Changing side. Left arm
at
round to
the
you.
end, Khalid Khail, very next delivery, trying to go big, he was caught in the deep by Rafi. What does the rule says? Can a batter, can he change the bat in the middle of the over?
Full delivery played towards the covers for a single. Well, Mudassir, I think as far as my understanding goes, it is on the umpire's call whether he wants to allow the batter to change the bat, but the bat has to be in a broken condition for the batter to ask for a bat change immediately. If the bat is not broken or is unplayable, then the batter has to wait till the over comes to an end. So I think it was the right call made by Mr. KR Azad. The bat was okay, it was not broken, it was just that Khalid Khail was uncomfortable with the bat. He was not happy with the bat, and that's why he wanted to change it. In that scenario, he has to wait for the over to end.
Brilliant stuff from Jiten Kumar Ramanandi. So if it's not happy with the bat, then we have a chance to get his bat. We can ask Khalid Khail to give that bat to us. 27 for the loss of 3. But as a cricketer, you should know the rule. Okay, I do understand he has requested KR Azad, for which he did not agreed. Then Khalid should have taken a single and waited for the next over.
Yeah, ideally that should have been the case. But it's a 10-over game, Mudassir, so this one's been hit towards long on for a single. You also have to understand, as a batter, he was facing the second ball of the over. So every ball counts. If he had to wait for 3 or 4 deliveries, I think that's a little challenging for the batter. 5 overs gone, 29 for 3.
Move forward. Again little. ओए थोड़ा अंदर के लिए रुकना. Right arm round.
5 bowlers used so far, 3 of them successful. Faisal Shah, Hasnain Ali and Jiten Kumar Ramanandi all taking a wicket to their name.
Faizi.
Bowler is Zikria. Bowled the first over and now coming in to bowl the second, and a good fielding effort of his own bowling.
On the very first over of this innings, gave away just 6 runs. Again in the block.
हाथ में रख. बॉल फेंक दे. हसनैन.
Young team, very composed. They know exactly what needs to be done, and the bowlers delivering at the right time. The likes of Zikria, Shakil Ahmed, 2 spinners, then 3 fast bowlers, Shah Faisal, Hasnain Ali and Jiten Kumar Ramanandi. Did a pretty good job. Run rate just below 6 runs per over. Connects well and sends Zikri out of the park for the first time. A good looking shot from the left-hander Mujibur, a much needed maximum. It was in the radar. A strong wrist comes into play. Good timing. And look at that power generated on the front foot No chance for the long on fielder. So 6 runs for Mujibur and Ruwi Rangers getting 6 runs. Miles up in the air, fielder settling and he drops.
पकड़ लेना
Easy chance. Gone begging.
जल्दी करना वाक्य करना
It's
थोड़ा
Vinayak Shukla.
Well, catches win you matches. You can't afford to drop them, especially of somebody like Mujibur who can change the game on its head. That was skied up in the air. Should have been taken, but not the best of catching from Vinayak.
वो अंदर ही है तेरा दिखना है
71 needed of 26. That gap is ever increasing. Good bowling from Amerat Royals.
वाइड
And as soon as I say that, Zakaria has bowled one down the leg side. He'll have to bowl that again. Oh, castled. What a good delivery from Zakaria. Coming around the wicket, bowling it at the right length. Sanju all over that shot. Lost his balance and his composure. And Zakaria strikes. He gets his second wicket. Nicely bowled. Amerat Royals in a very commanding situation. 38 for 4 as Sanju Sanjeev walks back.
खेलने दिख रहा रेडी रेडी बैटर Select him. Yeah. Bat straight, please. Covering. The middle. Move little inside, please. Little inside. Yeah. Covering. Next over bola. Thank you.
Another team who's getting ready for the game. It will be Gubra Giants. Another talented young team led by Prabhakaran Kannan.
कल नहीं बताया था पावर प्ले नेक्स्ट ओवर पावर प्ले
The focus is
5J
back on this game, but the
5J
upcoming game is Gubra Giants will be taking on Huwer Warriors. The men in yellow against the men in blue. Huwer Warriors not having an ideal start to the tournament. They have lost 2 games.
ले ले
Oh, brilliant shot going down one knee and
अरे तेरे को बोला उधर डाल
sends the bowler towards the deep square leg.
ओवर
What a start by Karan Sonavle.
जायद पावर प्ले इज ओवर
An expensive over, though he has got a wicket. They have got plenty of runs. Now 64 needed of 24 balls. Ruwi Rangers at the end of over number 6, 44 for the loss of 4. "44 for the loss of 4, and
ये ठीक है तड़मैन और
I think it's the right time. Karan and Mujibur opting for that batting power play. 64 of 24 balls. And to bowl the batting power play over, it will the premier fast bowler of Amerat Royals, Shah Faisal. A lot depends on these two. They have the ability
to you
to get those quick runs for the team, Mujibur and Karan. Both the batters managing a maximum. Karan Sonavle was off the mark in a brilliant style in the previous over against Zikriya Islam, getting a maximum. Can they find a couple of maximums in this over? Backward deep point and deep mid wicket, 2 fielder station outside 30-yard circle. Good use of the wrist, but there is a fielder placed. Excellent field placement and bowling as per the field is Shah Faisal. Clearly they are missing the services of Nadeem. An all-rounder who can bat, who can bowl. Inexperienced bowling lineup, though they did a pretty good job keeping Amerat Royals to 107, but this time the batters not responding quite well. The likes of Khalid Khail, Naseem Khushi, and Abhishek Batra back in the hut. Runs in Shah Faisal. It's Karan Sonavle on strike. Again, a Fuller towards that fifth stump. So, couple of deliveries, couple of runs. And just adjacent to the cricket ground, something special is happening. Federation International Hockey 5 is the final day. Netherlands versus Malaysia in the finals of Hockey 5. Onto the leg stump. The batter misses, so the wicket keeper just waiting for the confirmation from the umpire, and he thinks it's a leg by. Nonetheless, 4 runs for Ruwi Rangers. All important 4 runs. A brilliant decision. Bit lazy this time. Pratik Atavle, and easy 4 runs have been considered. With the boundary, 50 comes up for Ruwi Rangers.
58 more needed in 21 deliveries. Amerat Royals bowlers have done well, and they have that skill set of defending this total. Ruwi Rangers have been struggling. 50 for 4. Catches the call. It's been skied in the air. Will be taken. Shakil Ahmed with the catch. And another wicket falls. Faisal gets his second. Mujibur is now taking the long walk back.
It's becoming tough and tougher for Ruwi Rangers. Wanted to pull that extra pace, extra bounce, not helping Mujibur. A good catch taken by Shakil Ahmed. So half of the side of Ruwi Rangers back in the head. Mujibur Ali managing 11 of 9 deliveries. It's 50 for the loss of 5.
आगे तुम नहीं आएगा ना तुम बैन करेगा चलो नाश्ता वो करेंगे चल coming left arm over, 2 to go.
50 for the loss of 5. The trouble continues. The batters finding it hard. Could not able to apply themselves on the surface. And the fast bowler Shah Faisal bowling a brilliant spell. Got better of Mujibur. It's Vignesh, the new batter, will be facing Shah Faisal.
Changing side, left arm round.
Faisal has been bowling really well. Gave away just 11 runs. Got 2 wickets to his name as well. Making it very difficult for the Ruwi Ranger batters. Oh, that would have been a run out had that been a direct hit. What was Vignesh thinking? That was never a run. It was hit straight to mid-on. Rafiullah with the throw. Just look at that.
Left arm round.
Quick pickup, quick release.
Sorry, left arm over.
And had that been a direct hit, Vignesh would have had to run all the way to the dugout.
जल्दी करेंगे कैप्टन जल्दी करेंगे
The last hope.
Make it quick.
Karan Sonavle on strike. getting some instruction from behind the stumps is Pratik Atavale. The captain managing the troop quite well. Another
Well, Karan Sonavle, he can definitely bat. Has been shuffled in the batting order quite a bit. This one was a good hit, flat and over the ropes. 15 needed of 17. A lot more of those needed.
Well done, well done, well done.
Goes towards long on, will be a single.
Excellent, excellent, Mohit.
Singles won't hurt Amerat Royals at the moment. You just need to be calm and patient, and victory is near for Amerat Royals in this game.
It's a good comeback after going for that maximum. Exactly 48 needed. Means you need 8 maximum in 16 balls.
कितना भी इधर गया इधर वाइड डालेगा चलेगा.
Current batting on 15 of just 5 deliveries.
Well bowled. मार दे.
What a delivery in the block hole. Fumble.
हसनैन जल्दी फेंक.
It was a chance to get rid of Vignesh. That fumble resulting in a run. So after going for maximum on the very first ball, very good comeback by the left arm orthodox.
He's experienced. Mohit knows how to bowl in different conditions, different situation. Another dot ball from Mohit.
बड़ा ढूंढने जाएगा वो. अच्छा निकाल ले.
Increasing the gap between the balls available and runs required.
फेंक देना, flat फेंक देना.
Another single taken.
Over.
And that'll be the end of the over. 2 more overs to go. 46 needed.
The ball on left arm over.
will be Jiten Kumar Ramanandi. What a shot. Making room. Going towards that off stump and played beyond the reach of fine leg fielder. A good start to the over. Vignesh getting better of Jiten Kumar Ramanandi. Showing all those three stumps. What bit greedy. Trying to bowl full and connects well. Still in hunt. 42 needed of 11 balls. Shorter format. One good over. You're back in the game.
Yes, and they've bowled quite a few good overs, not just one. Another discussion between Pratik Athavale and KR Azad. .42 needed of 11. 66 on the board for Ruwi Rangers. The Oman Cricket Academy. Oh, it's in the air. This could be another wicket. Who's going to take it? It's the bowler himself, Jiten Kumar Ramanandi. What a day out in the field is this man having. Jiten Kumar first with the bat and now with the ball as well. Getting wickets to his name. This one was a slower delivery and a simple catch.
Change of pace, nicely done. That's the end of Vignesh. One more wicket going down. So Ruwi Rangers, their struggle continues in this game.
That's your middle. Well, come in left arm round. 4 to go.
Karan Sanavle this season switching his team. Earlier he was part of Amerat Royals, now moved to Ruwi Rangers. Now he has been joined by new left-hand batter. Jiten coming around the wicket, keeping it away from the left-hander. Wide has been called. No big names, but playing as a good unit has been the mantra for the success of this team, Amerat Royals. Recently, Pratik Athavale, the captain, making his debut for the national side. A full toss, hammered over the deep extra cover. Just waiting for the confirmation. Is it whether it's a boundary or a maximum? A well struck shot from the blade of the left-hander. Keeping the hopes alive in this game for Amerat Royals. Full toss, well connected and sailing over the boundary rope. Though he has got a wicket, he has conceded 11 runs. Can he get a couple of more maximums in this over? Still not sure. The on-field umpires whether it's a boundary or a maximum. Taking his own time. And at last we have got that confirmation. It's a maximum. So 35 still needed of 9 balls. Still possible for Ruwi Rangers. Can this young boy Nadeem, can he get one more maximum here for his team? It was in the radar. Change of pace, nicely done. Big heave, misses the line completely. Good comeback after going for that maximum. couple of more deliveries left in this over. 35 need of 8 balls.
And another wicket for Jiten Kumar. Coming around the wicket, and he's bowled that slower delivery. Well executed slower delivery on the stumps. And Nadeem completely missing that ball. Kept a bit low as well. But that was a good ball indeed. Different angle has worked for him. Another wicket to Jiten Kumar. Nadeem walks back. Ruwi Rangers are in the doldrums.
तीन ले ले प्रतीक प्रतीक तीन ले ले select stump हाँ इसीलिए तीन ले ले छोटी को अंदर ले round two over right left arm over one to go.
So 3 wickets to his name, double strike in this over. The last delivery. And it's a Khalik, not much known for his batting skills. So brilliant spell, 3 wickets to his name, going for just 16 runs. 9 overs done, Ruwi Rangers 73 for the loss of 7. The last over of this game, 9 overs, 73 for the loss of 7. It will be Hasnain Ali, the fast bowler, going for just 3 runs in his first over and a wicket to his name. To Karan Sonavle, it was in the slot, high in the air, and an excellent catch taken by Shah Faisal. The fast bowlers dominating the proceedings out here in Amerat cricket ground. Karan Sonavle dejected. He has no other options. Wanted to go big. Just could not able to clear that long on fielder. The fielding has been terrific tonight from the boys of Amerat Royals. One more wicket going down. Ruwi Rangers 73 for the loss of 8.
Right arm over.
Sharply coming into the new batter. It has been a one-way traffic in the second innings. The bowlers clearly dominating. They bowl really well, and they have got that support from the fielders as well. Jiten Kumar, Ramanandi taking a blinder of a catch to get rid of Abhishek Batra. Then it was Rafiullah. A good catch to get rid of Naseem Khushi. Abdul Khalik on strike. Still a chance, need a direct hit. An overthrow resulting in one extra run. Not giving away too many extras. The bowling has been very disciplined from the fast bowlers as well as from the three spinners used so far by the captain. Shakil Ahmed, Zikriya Islam and Mohit. So three spinners doing a good job for his captain.
Well, the bowlers have really done well for Amerat Royals, and the reason why they are successful in this tournament is because the batters and bowlers both have clicked. So the batters have scored runs, the bowlers have defended, have bowled well. Hasnain, Shah Faisal, Shakil Ahmed, all of them have been consistent in their bowling performances. Pratik, as a captain, has been really good. So that combination is set, and that is why they are such a dangerous side in this tournament. Another opportunity for a catch, and Hasnain Ali was not ready, was not anticipating, and was in two minds. And when that happens, you are in no man's land, never sure about taking a catch. Good delivery though, a slower delivery, back of the hand, and was not sure where the ball was, completely made a mess of it. Would have been another wicket to his name. Hasnain does enjoy taking wickets. Last ball of the innings and of the game. 30 needed. Another one in the air. Catch it is the call. Pratik Athavale doesn't get there in time. Good effort. And Ruwi Rangers managed to get 2 runs. With that, it's the end of the game. Amerat Royals getting 2 points to their name, beat Ruwi Rangers in this game, in this encounter at the Oman Cricket Academy, winning the game by 27 runs. Absolutely phenomenal performance, all-round performance from Amerat Royals. The batters, the bowlers, the fielders as well. The fielding has been exceptional from Amerat Royals, and that is why they have been unbeaten in the tournament so far. Ruwi Rangers, well, they've had a mixed bag of performances. Their regular players are not a part of the team. A few key members missing, and that can clearly be seen in the results and in the performance. Looking at the batting card for Ruwi Rangers, Naseem scoring 6, 12 from Khalid, 11 from Mujibur, but they were always going to be short since the middle order did not contribute. The bowling was absolutely wonderful. A wicket for Zakaria Islam, who started in the power play overs, bowled well. Faisal Shah was miserly in his economy. 13 runs to his name in 2 overs and 2 wickets. 2 wickets for Hasnain Ali as well. But the pick of the bowlers was Jiten Kumar Ramanandi. 16 runs conceded in his 2 overs. Great economy and 3 wickets to his name. Hasnain Ali too bowled well. An economy of 5 and 2 wickets to him. So that's how the match panned out. Amerat Royals batting first, got to 107 in their 10 overs. Vinayak Shukla scoring 37. Hasnain scoring 22. Sanju and Ahmed both got 2 wickets to their name. In reply, Ruwi Rangers struggled to get to that target of 107 and could only manage 80 runs in their 10 overs. Karan Sonavle, the only useful contribution came from his bat. He scored 16 of 7. Jiten Kumar, Hasnain and Faisal were amongst the wickets. In the end, Amerat Royals won the game by 27 runs. We'll get into a break right now, and when we are back, it will be the post-match presentation. Stay tuned.